Hi, I'm Tony Giddens, and today I'm going to be talking about information technology. And to start out, I am going to talk about electromagnetic waves and the importance of them. So, to define an electromagnetic waves are used to transmit long, short, or FM wavelength radio waves and TV, telephone, wireless signals or energies. They are also responsible for transmitting energy in the form of microwaves, infrared radiation, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma rays. Electronic waves differ from mechanical waves in that they do not require a medium to propagate. This means that electromagnetic waves can travel not only through air and solid materials, but also through the vacuum of space. So, electromagnetic waves are pretty important because, well, for one, light is an electromagnetic wave, so without them we couldn't see. We also could not get signals or data for our phones without wired connection. Without electromagnetic waves, we also couldn't sense chemicals, do various medical treatments, or use a microwave to cook our food. And above all, the sun couldn't even heat the earth, so we'd freeze. Next, we were assigned to watch the video over Steve Jobs and graphic user interface. And the first thing that came to mind was it's crazy how far we've come in just technology. Like looking at that, it was so simple with the mouse and the key and the computer. It was just so simple. But it's also crazy how long it took for the heads of Xerox to realize what they had. And Steve Jobs knew what he had, or what they had rather, and he exploited it. And another thing is I'm always interested in learning more about Steve Jobs' life because that dude was so smart and so interesting, and it's just really interesting to learn more about him. So the first article I found over information technology was entitled "The Internet Divided Between the US and China Has Become a Battleground," posted on February 9th, 2019. This article is essentially about open internet, which is like open access internet, which is basically most of the world in the United States, and then the closed internet, which was in this case China. And it's just talking about different companies in China trying to like compete with other internet companies like from around the world, and China's kind of losing to them, but they're trying their best. And the second article I found was entitled "Cyber Attack Rattles Australian Parliament," posted on February 7th, 2019. And like the titles of the articles suggest, it is about a cyber attack on the Australian Parliament. Uh, there's been some recent attacks there in Australia from um, overseas hackers, and the country's main cyber defense agency, the Australian Signals Directorate, said they will make some necessary changes to stop this from happening. That's all I got. See you guys.